Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Carissa.
And I'm Jahai, and we want to welcome you to our vlog. It's worth the wait.
Shoot.
It's all good. Keep going.
And so Jahai and I, we've been married for 10 months now.
Woohoo!
Yep. And
We just had this idea to document our adventures together, different trips that we go on, and adding in our life experiences for any hopeful couples out there or couples that have been married a long time. We hope to just be an encouragement to you.
we'll include food reviews, locations that we go to, and honestly, even a little bit of the messy.
Yee. All right.
It's
So
always messy.
there really is. Let's go ahead and jump into our first video. You want to tell them where we're going?
Baby moon. Here we go. So we went to the coast, Central Coast, went down to Monterey, Pacific Grove specifically, and the weather was way warmer than we were expecting.
So hot. But the food was amazing. As you
Yeah.
can see in this first video, we ate it all before we could even get to the video.
Yeah.
This is on the boardwalk or getting to the boardwalk of Pacific Grove, trying to figure out what we're doing on this first day.
Yeah. That restaurant, though, it's called First Awakenings, and we 10 out of 10?
8.
Okay.
We were really hungry.
Yes, we were. But
Everything is like a 10 out of 10 when
yeah.
you're really hungry.
But it's nostalgic for me. That's definitely a go-to restaurant in Pacific Grove called First Awakenings. I got pancakes. He got a scramble. It was delicious. But so now you see we're just walking along the ocean here. This area is fenced off because this is where the otters live.
Yeah, and it's actually birthing season for the otters. We found out from a woman, and it was super cool. We saw an otter on a rock.
Then there's lots of vintage shops and places to explore in Pacific Grove. So we found a really big one, went in and saw some cool clothes. Found Jai in his favorite space.
All these books. I was trying to read them right then and there, get the gist of things. We didn't buy anything. Sometimes we buy at thrift shops.
Yeah.
And then this takes us to our bed and
my
breakfast. Not to be
gosh.
confused with an Airbnb, but actual a B&B.
B&B.
You want to explain what that is?
Yeah, so that's, a bed and breakfast. It's basically like a hotel, but a little bit fancier. See, fancy signs with the names. And I don't know how to work keys, but anyway.
She gave it to me. She's like, let me take the camera.
Yes. And so we just found this cute little spot. It's super close to the ocean, just a short walk, which is super cool. Nice and quaint.
Wasn't that expensive, right?
No.
How much was that per night, babe?
It was about $200, but that's not bad when you see the breakfast it came with. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
maybe that was expensive. But it included breakfast. So like
Yeah.
multiple days we got breakfast and a happy hour with cookies and coffee and all that. Speaking of coffee,
Yeah.
cute little coffee shop right down the street.
Faith-based too. The owners were Christian. They were playing Christian music. A bunch of like Christian paraphernalia. Really cute spot. Coffee was awesome. I told my nieces about it. They would love it.
Yeah, a little game room back there. It was like a bank that, you know, got redone. This is the happy hour that we're talking about with the cookies, charcuterie. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this at a hotel before. This is like
He was in
rich
heaven.
people food.
Amazing cookies. And of course the views. It's just so beautiful. They have wine as well, but we're not drinking, so we didn't partake. And then this was my favorite part of the trip. We went spontaneously. I mean, I had seen the hike on Instagram, and so we went there, but I was so tired, so I didn't think we'd make it. And Jahai's like, let's just go. And so I took a nap first, and then we went, and it was so hot. I think it
so
was
hot. And speaking of hot,
close to 90
you
degrees.
are absolutely so hot in your pregnant self with your outfits. So cute.
Finally got some, splurged and got a few pregnancy or maternity items. And then Jahai back there, you saw, he was teaching us how to scare away the bobcat.
We actually saw a bobcat later on.
Not a
on this
bobcat.
hike.
It was a coyote.
Okay.
Very different. But he was ready.
I was. So many views.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
It was definitely hot. We were on our way to a waterfall. Which,
So yeah, this is the waterfall trail specifically.
So it was super awesome. We just spent some good quality time talking
Yeah,
and
it
just,
was
you
so
know,
nice.
want to take this time to encourage couples
Yeah.
that, you know, get out in nature, get away from your phones. I know we had our phones, you know, working right here, but it was all for this vlog. But we just had some really good conversations.
did.
Like, we didn't care what audio was going to be on here. So we're just talking because we knew that we were going to do this voiceover.
There's the water trickle.
And we had so much great conversation, which
Yeah.
is just super important as a married couple.
It's probably what made it my favorite part of the trip. That's when we saw the coyote / bobcat. And the great thing about that trail is it was really shaded. So even though it was 90 degrees, it was heavily shaded. Now, this is super cool. This flower nursery, this is actually the same spot I was at with my sisters and mom a year ago to the date, celebrating my bachelorette. And now we're here celebrating our baby moon. Did not even remember that that was going to be on the, like where we were at or at that same location. But that was really special. So it's cool to be there with my husband and our baby.
Right.
In the belly.
A year ago, maybe this wasn't in our plan, but if you ever want to make God laugh, tell him your plans,
Yeah.
you know, and we just love where we're at right now and how God has blessed us
Yeah.
with a little human to
Yes.
take care of.
Yes. And so it was March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So that's why we're wearing all the green. We went to a pub. It was really cute. Jahai got amazing
Fish and
chips.
chips.
Yeah.
And I forgot what you had.
Yeah. It didn't matter.
This is one of the breakfasts that we had.
goodness. Phenomenal.
Some fresh fruit, some muffins, scones, bagels, all that. This little book is something that we're doing. It's the Love Dare.
Yeah,
So
really
we're
good.
doing one each day. And it's just a challenge and questions, just really helping us grow in our marriage.
Highly recommend it. So yeah, like I said, we're just a few blocks from the ocean. This is Lovers Point for the lovers.
Ooh.
So we walked down there after breakfast. And like I said, this whole area is part of my childhood. Went to Lovers Point growing up. And so it was cool to bring Jahai there. And the water was gorgeous. Cute little love shack. We didn't eat there, but goodness, the hot dogs smelled so good.
Yeah, smash burgers. Yep, and awesome. So this is, I believe, that day we went off on an adventure to Big Sur and all the sights along the way, ocean views. This is Highway 1, which is famous in California for just showing off all the beautiful coastline of California.
Look at that.
There's hiking, there's beaches. It was just an amazing time.
Yeah, so it was cool just to drive, stop when we wanted to, and that's Bixie Bridge. I was trying to do cool stuff like Jahai does. See, watch. He's probably going to do something really cool. But, yeah, and then we actually found a really cute beach. Man, what was it? Gaparada.
Garapadata.
Yeah, we'll include the name. It was hard. But it's super private little beach. There's calla lilies that you can go find. It's gorgeous. We loved it.
Oh, yeah. This was a bagel sandwich that we got earlier.
Thank God.
So we were hungry.
Well, and we'll tell you more about, well, now we can tell you. So we went to this restaurant in the Penth, and so of course we're hungry. All we had was that snack, and then that candy alone was $9.
$9 buckaroos.
Jahai thought he wanted, but I was able to talk him out of it.
Yeah, and so we literally waited like 40 minutes for this restaurant, and we should have checked out the menu because there were like 5 things on the menu, and
none of them looked good, and they were outrageously priced. So
that leads us to one of my favorite. Actually, this was my favorite part of the trip. We went on a bike ride chasing the sunset.
beautiful. And those bikes provided by the B&B, no charge.
No charge. And it was so beautiful. We kept going. It was cold. I'm so glad that I brought my hoodie and you had a long sleeve.
I thought it was going to be warm though. But yeah, he kept saying, keep going. Let's keep following the sun. And I was like, for real? Like, this is taking a long time. So we stopped at one spot.
It was so romantic. We were dancing and I had my helmet on.
Safety first.
My wife didn't wear the helmet the entire time.
Yeah. Hat hair. Helmet hair. No, thank you.
But, oh gosh, it was just so romantic, which is one thing I encourage you to do is find little moments like this to chase a sunset and shake up the routine in your marriage. It's just beautiful moments that you guys can have together.
Yeah, definitely. We'll always look back on these, and especially because it is our baby moon. So it's like all of these adventures we get to have still is just the two of us. Until little baby Judah is here, and then things will change.
Absolutely.
So you kept saying, kept going, keep going.
And so we kept going.
And it was worth it.
Absolutely.
Worth the wait.
So beautiful.
And then I'd say this was probably our favorite restaurant, Rudolfo's.
So good.
That's like an understatement for you.
Caesar salad. The burgers, these are like gourmet burgers. All is dripping, full of flavor.
He could not stop talking about it and just raving about the burger. Gosh, I wish we could remember which one you got. It had an egg on it. And then I got the brisket sandwich, but yeah, everything was top notch. We would, 10 out of 10, recommend it. I guess we did put stars. We'll show you that. Which, now that you can see it, we actually going to do our stars out of 5. So,
and speaking of stars, the entire baby moon was a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20. And this concludes our very first episode.
We did it.
Of It's Worth the Wait.
Catch you next time.